Okay, so, hello and welcome to the Stanley Parable. I actually tried doing this before, but, when I uploaded it to YouTube, it was all like, nope, we're gonna make it go a black screen. So, yeah, obviously it doesn't like me or something like that. So now I'm just gonna redo it entirely, and I'm gonna do it the correct way first, and then I'll start with doing my top 3 favorite endings, and then my top 3 worst endings. Okay, let's begin.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, and while I'm going there, I will show you a few hidden things that some people might not catch.
Oh, and I guess this is where Stanley felt he needed to be right now, in this little hallway. Here, with no distractions, to study room 417. Not to actually enter it. No. That would be far too forward. Stanley wanted to know it from the outside. To see it not just with his eyes, but with his heart. He would know room 417 as no man or woman had ever known an office before. That ladder over there. Oh, and that little picture of a horizon or something. It's all just a never-ending parade of joy for Stanley. Ah, no, apparently not.
Let us continue down this story.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
That's technically my left. No, I'm kidding. Let's go this way. And then we get to the meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave
Let's see what
of
is here.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Fire paper guy. Poor paper guy. Oh my god. You're gonna hire somebody to fire somebody. Who moved my desk? I moved it. I'm kidding. Get Chris out of the broom closet. What the freak? Well then. Well, this was interesting. Let us go.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
But what if I don't want to get back on track? I mean, what if the broom closet is cozy?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
But I can cuddle with the broom. The broom is so cuddly.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
What does FA mean? I don't...
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing?
Yep.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Because YOLO. The broom closet is better than your stupid story.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
It's totally part of the story.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Oh, they totally would. You'd be like, why were you standing in a broom
Stanley
closet?
was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Oh.
That all with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
You did not just say that, you fucking hoary narrator.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Totally.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Totally.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead.
Yes, I am totally very dead.
A number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please
I am
remove
dead.
that corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
You know,
When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
you know, I would feel pretty bad if someone was actually playing this game and they actually did die at this point in the game. They would probably be really offended. Well, at least their family members would. Fine, we'll leave.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
I could do a lot worse. I could go
Coming to a
downstairs.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But like I said, I'm gonna do this game the way it should be done. It's too bad we can't go into the bathroom.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Okay, let's type in a different code. 1947.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Okay, you can't get it with...
Stanley ventured forth into the newly opened passageway.
Shut up, narrator. Okay, you can't get it with any other number combination. So if anyone knows what 1947 means, or if it was like the favorite number of a creator of this game or something, I don't know. Please tell me in the comments, because I want to know why the fuck 1947 works. And now, we shall go to thy creepy elevator. And down we go. Now it's just you and me in a nice closed loading space. So how was your day? It's been nice? It's nice. Mine's been pretty boring, same as every other day. Load faster.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Well, it's because you're not being mind controlled today.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Exactly.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
It held a lot of secrets, okay? That's all you need to know, Stanley.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom...
Okay, so I believe if you go back on this part and go press the light switch again, you have to stay on the rail though. And you wait for a second, it'll start doing this little disco thing. But I'm not sure. I think that's what happens.
This mind control facility...
Wait, who was fired? It says fired over there.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy?
Was anybody else fired?
That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Does that say pirate up there? What the freak? Let's look for other words. What does that say up there? It was under 233. I don't know what it said. What the hell is that?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had
Yes.
he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I guess.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Oh, really, bro? Oh, yeah. I would push them off if this was real life, but at the same time, I would love to mind control people. Wouldn't mind control be fun? I would have a lot of friends.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Maybe.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
I'm wondering something. Does Stanley go and tell the freaking police?
No longer would anyone tell
Or is
him
this
what
just
to
all a
do,
dream of Stanley's?
or how to feel.
Because they never clarify that.
It will be his.
And they probably should.
All he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Because I would love to know if you went and told the police. Bum, bum,
Stanley
bum.
felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Yep, totally.
And Stanley was happy.
The end. Okay, so that was the Stanley Parable. There's a reason why I'm not looking down. Okay, fine. Okay, so when you restart the game, or die enough times,
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Shut up!
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I didn't mean to go that far. Anyways, so, yeah, weird shit like this starts happening. Anyway, I hope you had fun. You probably didn't. You would probably have more fun playing it yourself. Because this is just one of those games where it's like, it's okay to watch somebody else play, but it's more fun if you play it by yourself. But then there's like games where it's like more fun to watch other people play, like horror games, for instance. It's fun to see other people like freak the hell out. Anyway, leave a comment if you want to leave a comment. Like if you liked it, dislike if you didn't. Leave both of those buttons alone if you're just neutral and don't really give a two shits. Subscribe if you want to see more. Favorite if you really liked it. Share it if you feel like it, etc., etc. Okay. Have a good day. Okay, bye.